Imagine strolling through the bustling streets of a major city, only to spot a figure that chills you to the bone, a grinning clown with eerie red balloons floating ominously around him. That's not just a nightmare, it's the real-life marketing magic unfolding for HBO's upcoming series Welcome to Derry. But here's where it gets controversial. Is turning a terrifying horror icon into a promotional spectacle a brilliant stroke of genius, or is it crossing into insensitive territory by potentially traumatizing the public? Dive in as we unpack this spine-tingling campaign that has clown figures popping up globally to hype a show that's sure to spark debates about fear, entertainment, and cultural sensitivity. Picture this. On a Wednesday that felt straight out of a horror flick, the infamous Pennywise the Dancing Clown from the Warner Brothers It movies materialized on sidewalks across the world. This wasn't some random apparition. It was a clever promotional ploy orchestrated by HBO to build buzz for their spin-off drama, Welcome to Derry. The stunt, dubbed the Red Balloon Takeover, saw these creepy clowns channeling the character played by Bill Skarsgård in the films, and now the series, appearing in vibrant cities from New York and Los Angeles to Paris, Warsaw, Madrid, Manila, Mexico City, Sao Paulo, and beyond. Accompanied by his signature oversized red balloons, the promotion featured massive balloon displays and subtle nods to the show's themes, like hidden Easter eggs that fans might spot if they look closely enough. Now, for those new to the It universe, let's clarify what this is all about. The series serves as a prequel to the blockbuster It films, which are adaptations of Stephen King's chilling horror novel. At its heart, the story revolves around the cursed town of Derry, Maine, where a shape-shifting entity, often taking the form of a clown, returns every 27 years to prey on children, leaving a trail of terror and mystery. It's a tale that blends supernatural horror with themes of fear, childhood trauma, and community secrets, making it a staple in the genre. The new show zooms in on a fresh set of characters navigating life in Derry back in 1962, drawing loosely from one of the book's flashback sections that spotlight a group of black servicemen stationed in the area during that era. This adds layers of historical context, perhaps exploring how racism and segregation intersect with the town's eerie undercurrents, a point that could fuel discussions on whether the series handles these sensitive topics respectfully or exploits them for shock value. And this is the part most people miss. The series is crafted by the same visionary team behind the films. Directors Andy and Barbara Muschietti, who helmed the big-screen adaptations, joined forces with writer Jason Fuchs and co-showrunner Brad Caleb Kane to bring this to life. Andy even stepped behind the camera for 4 out of the 9 episodes in the first season, ensuring that signature Muschietti flair for building suspense. Mark your calendars. The premiere is set for Sunday, October 26th, promising viewers a hardcore dive into the horror that fans have been craving. Reprising his role as Pennywise is Bill Skarsgård, the actor whose portrayal of the killer clown has become legendary among Stephen King enthusiasts. In a candid interview earlier this year, Skarsgård admitted he initially declined the offer to return, feeling he'd wrapped up his chapter with monstrous roles, especially after filming Nosferatu. But the pull of working with Andy and Barbara proved irresistible. "I love them," he shared, "and I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. We got to explore different sides of old Pennywise. There's some cool stuff in there that we haven't seen." This revelation hints at fresh dimensions to the character, potentially revealing vulnerabilities or new psychological depths that could challenge the notion of Pennywise as purely evil. Or is that just a way to humanize a monster at the risk of diminishing its scare factor? Rounding out the ensemble is a talented cast including Taylor Page, Giovanna Depo, Chris Chalk, James Remar, Stephen Ryder, Madeline Stowe, and Rudy Mancuso. Their performances promise to delve into the 1960s setting, weaving narratives of friendship, survival, and the unknown horrors lurking beneath Derry's seemingly idyllic surface. As this global clown invasion captivates audiences, It raises intriguing questions. Does transforming a symbol of childhood terror into a marketing gimmick desensitize us to real fears, or does it cleverly remind us of the power of storytelling in horror? And what about the ethical side? Should promotions like this consider the impact on people with clown phobias or trauma from similar real-life incidents? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you see this as innovative promotion or a misstep? Share your opinions in the comments. Let's debate whether Welcome to Derry is a worthy addition to the franchise or something that treads too close to the edge of exploitation.